okay, where do we start? For me, the answer to that question depends on what I'm doing. So I always think about like who's boss, like who's the boss of this track that we're about to make. If I'm working on a podcast, then the director is the boss, right? So I've got like a structure to work with in that case, and I'm not just totally on my own to do whatever I want. If I'm working on a film or TV project, there's a boss, and it's not me. So my role in those cases is to start from not zero, right? Like I've got a script or I've got actors, dialogue, or a movie or something to work with. But in this case, I have a blank slate and I'm going to make music for me. So who's the boss? This guy. Okay. So I'm the boss. So I can do whatever I want. So what do I want to do? Well, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to make synthwave music because that's what I'm super into right now. I'm about 2/3 of the way done with a big synthwave project, and I'm really into it. I'm really having fun with it. So if you're not familiar with synthwave, it's like really synth heavy and very like futuristic 80s vibes. Think like cyberpunk, that kind of thing. So I think I know where I'm going to start. I'm going to search my browser for synthwave, and because I know that there's this audio file of this drum loop. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Very synthwave drums. Okay, so I'm going to throw that drum loop on here. And I'm just going to start with this. I'm just going to put this on here. We might not even use it in the end, but we're going to start by playing with this a little bit. So probably from this, I'm going to build some chords, a bass line, maybe some sound effects, some other synths, and just seeing if I can make a groove out of it. I'm not going to worry about the arrangement, meaning like the structure of the song for now. I'm just going to try to get something going that feels like interesting music. Now, do I always start with the beat? No, I don't, actually. It's fun to start with the beat, but sometimes I just start with a sound, like a sample that's inspiring me to do something. Sometimes it's a synth. Sometimes it's the beat, but not always. Okay, so I think this beat needs a little bit of work before we dive into using it. So let's chop it up a little bit.